Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Didn't really want to make a part 3 to this until later when I got some things figured out. But I found out a better way to do it. If you didn't watch part 1 where I manipulated these and made them different sizes with blocks, I started thinking about, we could actually do it with lines. So I'm going to draw a 2-point line, and I'm going to snap that to there. Now I've got my nudge factor still set, well, I'm going to set it on 7 because I nudge these out of the way. So I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to make 7 lines. Now this is our biggest one. So now I'm going to set my nudge distance on like 1/4 of an inch. And I'm going to nudge this one up 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to nudge this one twice, 1/2 inch. 3 times, and you can watch the stair step if you get confused on what number you're on. So just one more past that even line, and so on and so on. And then we can take the virtual segment delete key and delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Then take your pick tool and swipe through your lines and delete your lines. Now we need to close these nodes, and the only way I could really get this to do it is go to Windows, Dockers, and Join Curves. I've got it set on 5 inches because this is almost 5 inches. You cannot just take it and do this, which would be the most convenient, because it's going to make it the exact same size it was. But what you can do is select that, grab both nodes, and chamfer it. It's going to put a flat bottom. Now, people are going to go, well, that's not very good. But if you'll watch in just a second, I'm going to chamfer all these. So I'm selecting it with the pick tool and then selecting the 2 nodes. Select it with the select tool or shape tool, select the 2 nodes. Now, what we can do, and this is pretty cool, take and that's just like if you had Smart Filter, that's a solid object. Let's delete these 2 nodes. Let's just grab that, delete these 2 nodes. Grab that, and you'll see in just a second that it's working. It's kind of hard to see right now. I'm just grabbing it and deleting those 2 nodes. Now, if we take them all and hit P, and then T to put them all at the top, there's our, and I must have had 1 line still in there I didn't delete. Now, they don't look very symmetrical, but they should be. And then, of course, you would just take them back out, nudge them 7 inches. And that should be the shortest one, the next one, the next one. And I did do this one right where well, somehow I missed one. Because now there's only 6, maybe I only did 6, but you would need to do 7. And then just do the exact same thing I did. And I did lower this to 1/2 inch. So now let's just select it all, then get the pick tool or the shape tool, right click and break this apart. And then you could go through here then in virtual segment delete key this part. And I apologize for not having 7, but you get the idea if we did 1 more. And then select them all, turn them to 1/2 inch or 1/4 of an inch, and then go up to object, convert the outline to an object, left click, right click, and there you have the parts. And then we would, if you didn't watch part 2, I showed how to put this spacer in there basically to keep them all separated. But you can see how they're at an angle going up. Let's just draw a line between them from that node to that node to see the angle. So they're going uphill. They should all fit nicely in there. And the only thing I have not figured out yet, if they're too close together, I'm going to hit T, the double lines, you could always adjust them, because you can move this thing up and down a little bit. I hope that made a little bit of sense, and thank you for watching.